Hi YouTube, it's Lena.
And Brian.
And we are here with something a little different today. We are here with a wax subscription.
I didn't know it was a thing.
It's really not.
Just here.
It's brand new.
I just didn't know about the concept of wax subscriptions.
Well, it's not really much of a thing.
I understand that.
Okay. He's here for a reason, and we'll let you know it in a minute.
Sure I am.
Anyways, my friend Lainey and her brother Marshall were looking around and saw that there wasn't really a pop culture based wax subscription in the United States. Apparently there's a few over in Europe, but they don't ship over here. So they decided to make their own. So each box is $25. You get 5, apparently they're called clamshells. I was not aware of this. I didn't know they had a name. With 6 cubes each, and they're all based around a theme every month. Now, why Brian is here is, for one, I have to burn these in the house and he has to like the wax melts.
Fair enough.
And 2, the theme this month is Stranger Things, which I have not seen yet, but he has.
Somehow, she has not watched the pop culture phenomenon that is Stranger Things. In this one rare case, I am the master and she is the plebeian.
Of pop culture.
Yeah.
Usually that really is the other way around. I don't marathon things very well. I'd rather watch a movie rather than 10 episodes of a series. That's just me.
How sad for her.
I keep meaning to watch this. The reason why they picked this is because the new season comes out in October. So they are celebrating the first season. Now, they're not putting them in a box yet, but once they pick up some more subscriptions, they're planning on putting it in a box. But right now, honestly, I think this is really pretty, so it doesn't matter to me.
Does the concept of the box versus the pouch really matter that much?
She brought it up.
Oh, okay.
She brought it up, so I figured I would mention it as well.
I figured it was a fair question.
Fair enough. I mean, maybe it's not a thing. Maybe it's not really a deal, but she brought it up, so I decided to bring it up. Now, one thing that is really cool about this, Marshall is a graphic art designer, like for a living. So he designed all of the art on each of the clamshells. He designed the card that I will bring in close for you. It's got 11 on there. I do know who 11 is. That's about all I know about it. I know it's a bunch of kids and they find this other kid who's got like a shaved head and her name's 11 and she really likes waffles. And that is the extent of what I know about Stranger Things right now.
That is not much.
It's really not. But it has this little scanny thing. I don't know what they're called. What are these called?
I knew it until you asked me.
Of course. So scanny thing, where if you scan it on your phone, you get this as a desktop background, I believe, plus a couple of other ones. And also, they do these little tokens, which, like she said, these right now they're paper. Eventually they will be made of something a little more sturdy. If you collect 10 of the silver ones, you get a free clamshell. If you get a gold one in your thing, you get one right away. Like just 1 gold one equals 10 silver ones.
Your standard Dungeons and Dragons coin denominations.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's really clever, actually. Anyway, so the card also tells us about every one of them.
Awesome.
That's actually a good thing.
I know.
I can't tell when you're sarcastic.
I know.
I hate it. Anyway, so this month brings us season 2 of Stranger Things, and we could not be more excited to see where 11 and the rest of the gang to see where they are doing to cope with the dangers of the Upside Down. Maybe that makes sense. But for now, here are some scents based on season 1. I don't know what the Upside Down is.
That's okay.
What is the Upside Down?
The Upside Down is the evil reverse of the world.
Oh, so like a parallel universe?
Sort of.
Not helpful. Okay, just if you want, you can read the first one.
No, I'm just okay. There's a typo that should say what, not where.
Okay. Sorry, not intentional grammar Nazis. Just I stumbled on it when I was reading it. Okay, so the first one is Barb. Who is Barb?
Barb is Nancy's best friend. She's a redhead, and let's just say things don't work out great for Barb.
Okay. We are crossing our fingers that she actually comes back for season 2. Fair enough. But we can still keep hope alive with the scent based on cherry vanilla chapstick and a little bit of flowers. Practical and soothing, just like Barb. So I believe this was based on what they thought she would smell like perfume and whatnot.
Must be a strange exercise trying to decide what fictional characters smell like.
Anyways, here is the cover. So I believe that's probably like a type of clothing she would wear.
Yes.
So the scent notes are black cherry, raspberry, vanilla, and honeysuckle. I have smelled all these before because I got this yesterday, but he has not. So give it a whiff.
Well, mostly I can smell the cherry.
See, I can smell the cherry from here.
I'll freely admit to me, wax melts are great when they're there in the background and all, but I don't really know enough about them.
Well, there's not much to know. I mean, I know that they made a really big effort to make these kind of not filled with weird crap. Like they're very, I don't want to say natural, but natural.
Okay.
So, like I know that was kind of a big thing for them.
Apparently Barb smells like cherries.
Alright, so the next one on here is 11. She can't get enough of those waffles, so obviously we had to include it. Maple syrup, butter, and the scent of breakfast waffles. Are you hungry yet?
It better smell like waffles.
I can already tell you, it smells like freaking waffles.
That's good.
Was she a big Eggo eater?
It does smell like waffles.
It smells hugely like waffles. I wish smell-o-vision was a thing.
I truly don't. But it smells like waffles with syrup. It really does.
It does have a hint of butter to it as well.
There is kind of some butteriness to it. Exactly like a good waffle should be.
I've had to be careful of where I put these in the past day, because especially my big fat dog will try to eat these.
Yes, she will.
Especially this one, because it legitimately does smell like food. Not that that stopped her from other things.
Delicious waffles.
Okay. Next is Run. It's not Christmas yet, but maybe we can subliminally communicate how much we love the holidays with this melt. You are not in danger unless you have no more wax to melt. Citrus, blueberries, cinnamon, and vanilla. So, what does this picture mean?
So, Will Byers... Will? Was this me? Yeah, Will Byers...
I remember a will being mentioned somewhere.
Yeah, Will Byers disappeared into the Upside Down, and his mom communicated with something on the other side by a string of Christmas lights and a bunch of paint, a bunch of letters painted on the wall.
So kind of like a faux Ouija board.
Yeah, but more Christmas lighty. A Christmas lighty Ouija board, yes.
That is really cute. It had citrus, cinnamon, blueberry, and vanilla. And I'm sure the cinnamon is what's giving it that kind of fallish, Christmassy feel.
You kind of took it away before I really got to smell it well.
Well, I needed to show it, and
I understand that, but then you gave it to me to smell, and then you took it. Shouldn't you think like that?
hush.
Alright, I'm getting a very Christmas tree. Yeah, it smells like you expect a Christmas tree to smell like. Not in a piney holiday kind of way, not in a piney way, in a holiday cinnamony kind of way.
Yeah. I like it though.
I smell a lot of cinnamon.
I like that it's not just cinnamon though. Like you can definitely still smell the fruit in it.
Yes.
Okay. Next is game night. So do they play like D&D?
Yes, they do.
Okay. In a massive 10-hour fight with the Demogorgon, you might need some snacks. Fortunately, we have put together a combination of chocolate cupcakes, maple fudge, and soda to give you some energy. What does soda smell like?
That's a fine question, and I suppose we'll find out.
Here we go. I like the little notes on the side of the monster right there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a really cute touch.
Well, the Demogorgon gets to take 2 actions around. There's lots of specialty things you have to know when you're using one of the lords of the underworld as one of your
Is that a real
big
D&D
bads.
thing?
Yes, the
Okay.
Demogorgon's a real thing.
I play D&D, but I don't know D&D like some people
He
do.
rules one of the 9 hells. I don't remember which one.
He knows D&D.
200 hit dice. Nice.
Oh, God. I know what that means.
Honestly, I'm mostly getting the maple from the maple fudge, but I can almost smell the soda because while I wouldn't call soda having its own smell, carbonated water almost has its own smell. And it almost has that in the background.
That's neat. I wonder how they did that.
I have no idea.
Like, that's a neat thing to capture in a wax melt.
Yes, it is.
Okay, finally we have Castle in the Woods. Looks like a little tree fort. Not a tree fort, but like a fort.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they have a little fort in the woods.
Yes, they do.
Will made this little fort his home, and we imagined it would smell like this. The lush pine forest with notes of cranberries and oranges in the background. Now, I have smelled this, because this was one I was concerned about, because I hate pine. I don't mind this.
The pine is there. It's not crazy overbearing. I'm thinking it's the orange that's kind of tampering that down. I don't really get the cranberry. It's mostly the pine and the orange, but
I'm sure when we burn it, you might get more of the cranberry.
perhaps. You don't necessarily get everything just from smelling wax, but it would take a really long time to actually burn all of these.
Okay, and I've heard these are really potent, so like 1 cube will last forever.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that is good, because these are basically like $5 a piece. So, which one's your favorite?
Probably the waffles.
Everybody that I've seen talk about it so far has been in love with the waffles. It is my favorite too.
To be fair, Barb smells pretty good, apparently.
You like Barb?
I like the smell of cherries,
Okay.
and I'm a sucker for a redhead.
He really is. I used to dye my hair red at one point, so. I actually really like all of them, honestly. Like, definitely waffles is my favorite, but I like all of them. They're really interesting.
I would say Run is probably my least favorite just because there is a lot of cinnamon in that, and if they're as potent as you say they are, that could get a bit overbearing.
I might try burning this one day when you're not home to see how potent it really is.
That may be.
Because some things can give him a really bad headache.
Yes.
Okay, so let me see if there's anything else I need to mention. This box in particular is available until September 30th. I don't know what November's theme is, but supposedly it's The Walking Dead. Like, that's the guesses, rumors, but I don't want to promise that. Let's see. It's $25 a box. I will link the website down below. They are doing it on Cratejoy. I have a coupon code for it is Lena10, so you get 10% off. It's not like I make money off of it or anything. This isn't, not being paid to do any of this. They just sent me the box for free because they're a friend of mine.
I'm not getting paid anything for any of this. In fact, I'm paying to do most of these things.
How are you paying to do most of these things?
I buy most of the makeup.
That's true. And he does pay for the boxes. But you enjoy it.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Whatever. Okay. Anyways. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, we do really appreciate it. And hopefully we will see you later. Bye.